GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the run. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Ready? Liking 18. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
Start.
Sidelines. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple of yards shy of the 30. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
First down, Chargers.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. That one complete to McConkey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now it's Herbert. His pass caught at the 4. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tyler Conklin, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, here's Shadur. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Sanders. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple. The Chiefs at 9-4 now on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Chop
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running left to give to Pacheco. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw is Sanders. Sliding out of the pocket. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They're running with Pacheco from the gun. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Setting up the screen, Harris. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Sanders. And that'll be incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Deputy 79. Buffalo 18.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Now a first down carry for Harris. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Herbert. It's incomplete to Harris. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it is caught. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've certainly gotten him involved in this first half, and on 3rd down, they looked his way again. And what a delay for his quarterback to find him and keep the drive moving.
Herbert now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is where close games feel because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of a lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here we go, set. 18 card, Mike.
Sanders. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. They'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Sanders to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Gets past 1 man. Now inside the 25.
Get out of town.
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Butker on for the PAT. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he gets Gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. They'll look to throw now on first down. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Out of the shotgun. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They get 7 there on the screen. That'll set up a third down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
And he's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Touchdown, Chargers! Tyler Conklin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He's going to take another shot here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. In motion right is Davis. After the turnover, here's Herbert. They will find Davis. That's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
A 65-yard attempt.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. we started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they'll probably just look at things and say, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They hand this off to Harris. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now it's Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
For the Chargers field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive in the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense. And that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Sanders. They'll roll him out right. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked all really well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. But they get back in the huddle. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Touchdown! Rashee Rice, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. The ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete. These two teams met in L.A. earlier in the year with the Chargers coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Back to throw here, Herbert. Short throw to Disley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They run with Harris. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23. 19 yards there on the catch and run. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. They'll run with Harris. And a short gain here down to the 22. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball, then limit that gain.
From the 22, Herbert got his man. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Come on. Come on.
Play into the ball
Why do you have to ruin the game like that?
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, ready.
Let's start the drive here with Pacheco. 88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line.
Absolute garbage.
Begin the drive.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Pacheco.
What is going on right now?
He's loose again. How about this?
This game's absolutely ridiculous.
Isaiah Pacheco, 83 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw. Herbert. Caught right side. Davis. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one up to the 35.
An 8-yard pickup.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. He's got a man downfield. It's Harris. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Herbert throwing again. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
38-yard line.
Here's Herbert.
Throw it away.
Big loss here as he's taken down. That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line to bury him. The offense on 3rd down, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Hold the block!
Territory just across midfield at the 49.
The hell is going on?
Yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over.
Absolutely.
The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They go play action now. Sanders. And the Chargers rush. He's going to get there. Down he goes. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
3rd down and long.
Here's Sanders. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And some space here. Big strides, look at him go. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
They'll come up now on second down. Herbert. Flush to his right. It's incomplete.
Oh,
Shot couldn't
come on.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 4th down, Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing, Sanders. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Pacheco. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Xavier Worthy from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score. Chiefs 42. Chargers 24. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Chiefs may go
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Sanders to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, here's Shadur. Forced out to his left. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw is Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 20.
60 by 60 by
Kansas City Chiefs.
Sanders. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
18. Ready.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. But Charles, a lot